What's going on, everybody? This is Patrick from Porter's Unboxings, as you know. Today, guys, I got a little rant for you guys today. I haven't done one in like a month, and that was a Hell in a Cell 2019. You all remember that pay-per-view, unfortunately. So, thank you guys for boosting that through the roof, and we're back here today to do another rant. And today, the victim is Battleground 2013 for you guys. There's a disc. I like the disc artwork a lot. Besides the people, I like the cover a lot. You have Orton, Ryback, Punk, and Daniel Bryan. For this card, you had the pre-show match, which wasn't even recorded on the DVD, was Dolph Ziggler versus Damien Sandow in a 10-minute and 22-second match. So, we never got to see that match. Why is it not on this DVD? On the DVD, besides the pay-per-view, you get special features. Right there. Oh, and here's the back. Yeah, Big Show interfered in the WWE title match. Great job. 25 minutes down the drain, right? You have Bryan and Orton. You have Rob Van Dam and Del Rio. And a hardcore match for the world title. Great match. CM Punk and Ryback. And in the match of the night, the Rhodes Brothers versus the Shield for the tag team titles. And you know what? So I ordered Battleground 2014 about a couple of months ago. See? Right there. And guess what came in it? This did not happen at this event. It's the Rhodes Brothers are reinstated by defeating the Shield. Battleground, October 6th, 2013. Thank you to whoever put this in here. But you got the date wrong, buddy. So, I will be putting this in here. So, now it has a card. And you have the late, great Dusty Rhodes on a card. That's always great. Goldust and Cody Rhodes. That's awesome. So, the special features are Rob Van Dam counterplates his future in WWE. I can't read that word correctly, but right there. Randy Orton reacts to the ending of Battleground. Josh Matthews interviews Daniel Bryan. And then you have two Monday Night Raw segments. You have a 6-man tag team match. Cody Rhodes, Daniel Bryan, and Goldust versus The Shield. And Renee Young interviews Big Show because of this. So, the show kicks off with a banger match. Del Rio versus Rob Van Dam, hardcore match for the gold world heavyweight title. Great match. But it is not the match of the night by far. It is not. So I'm going to put this back. So I looked up the results through the matches so I can talk to you about them. Rob Van Dam cut. So this is all from WWE.com. Rob Van Dam cut his teeth in an Extreme Championship Wrestling, but with the World Heavyweight title on the line in a Battleground Hardcore Rules match. Del Rio proved he was pretty capable of tapping into his ruthless side. In just over 16 minutes of action, that included ladders, trash cans, and steel chairs, and more than one chant of "This is awesome." It was. Del Rio made Rob Van Dam tap out to one of the most vicious, creative cross arm breakers ever witnessed through a chair. At the outset of no defying which superstar had the support of the WWE Universe, blah, blah, blah. Less than a minute into the contest, Rob Van Dam gave WWE fans the idea of what's to come, hitting a risky moonsault off the ringside barrier. Soon afterwards, the first hardcore move came when the ECW original slingshot into the ring and DT'd Del Rio onto a steel chair. And then he did a Rolling Thunder, but he missed and he fell back onto the ladder, the cold steel of the ladder, and then Ricardo Rodriguez, got into it, tried to hand the Rob Van Dam bucket. Gotta get talk sometimes. So this is my ranting juice. Mountain Dew Spark. 0, by the way. Saying true to his allegiance with Rob Van Dam, the man with the golden voice refused to go along. Instead of hitting Del Rio with the bucket again, over and over and over again, angered the champion, and he attacked Ricardo. He kicked him in the skull. With Del Rio distracted, Rob Van Dam bounced back, baseball sliding a ladder into Del Rio's skull, and then doing the 5-star frog splash onto the ladder. Rob Van Dam tried to up the ante, even though last month Van Terminator, a coast-to-coast dropkick, assisted by a steel chair. So, thank God Sandow had a pre-show match, because I would have thought that Damien Sandow would have cashed in that night. But Damien Sandow was back with a knee injury. Thank you. So, Del Rio kicked Rob Van Dam's arm, closed the chair so his arm is inside the chair, and clinched into an extreme cross arm breaker, leaving the ECW original no choice but to tap out. Given the ruthless attack on his arm, will Rob Van Dam be able to be returned action anytime soon? So blah, 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 that. And then the next match, so very good match there. As I said, this match was a letdown. This next match, the Real Americans, Jack Swagger, aka Jack Hager, and Antonio Cesaro a.k.a. Claudio Cascanoli. I think I'm saying that right. With Zeb Coulter. You want to know what the match is? Versus Santino Marella and the Great Khali. What? I'm sorry, what? Why is this match on a pay-per-view? Why? So, the Del Rio and Rob Van Dam match lasted 17 minutes and 8 seconds. This match lasted 7 minutes and 11 seconds. Why? Okay, first of all, why is this match on pay-per-view? This match should have never touched this. This is one of the reasons why I hate this pay-per-view. Because we have matches that don't need to be on pay-per-view. So the Real Americans win like I didn't even think. I didn't really think Santino and the Great Khali would win anyway. This is a new team they just put together, the Real Americans. And I bet Cesaro just gave him the 30 swings and then pinned him. And then we get into a not great, but good IC title match with Curtis Axel versus R-Truth. I didn't even remember R-Truth even got a shot at the IC title during this. So I did watch it, and R-Truth went in for the Booker T's move, the scissor kick. Baby! And 1-2 kick out. I really thought R-Truth had this. Back in the day, when I first got my hands on this at Best Buy. Yes, sir! Yeah, guys. Best Buy was the spot to get new releases back in the day. But then they just had to shut down. There's only one Best Buy by me. Nowadays. But Curtis Axel defeats R-Truth in 7 minutes and 36 seconds. By the time that is now, we really knew that Curtis Axel would win because he got defeated by Biggie Langston or Big E as we know him now in November. Yeah. Remember Survivor Series. Yeah. That's another bad pay-per-view. Not as bad as this one, but bad. You have Big Show versus Randy Orton at Survivor Series. Like, who wants to watch that? Nobody. Nobody in the world wants to see Orton versus Big Show for the WWE title. But we did. So then we had AJ Styles versus Brie Bella. Again, I didn't remember this match because I didn't like the women's matches back in those days about 9 years ago. I didn't care. I didn't watch them. So, again, I just rewatched this pay-per-view for the rant. I skipped it too. So, AJ Styles defeats Brie Bella after Tamina Snuka choked out Nikki Bella. Awesome. I don't care. So then we have the match of the night going 13 minutes and 54 seconds. Cody Rhodes and Goldust. Yes. Cody Rhodes and Goldust. Right there, folks. And the late, great Dusty Rhodes, baby. This match was phenomenal. So the stipulation was, since Cody Rhodes and Goldust won, and they were reinstated, but had the Shield won, Dusty Rhodes would have lost his job as the NXT trainer. I don't think I remembered that. I know Dusty Rhodes would lose his job, but they never really said this. And the Rhodes brother would be the Rhodes family would be terminated by WWE. So now we're gonna talk about this great match featured by WWE.com. Let's see. With so much on the line, it was a match that Cody Rhodes and Goldust could not afford to lose, and thank God they did not. Yet the Rhodes brothers did not display the nerves of men fighting for the past, present, and future of their family. Approaching the ring to cowbell funk by Dusty Rhodes' common man Boogie, the sons and their father couldn't have looked any different. But they were clearly a family. The bond was made apparent only minutes into the match, with all three members of the Shield squared off with the Rhodes clan on the outside of the ring. But when Dusty Rhodes, pulled his belt to let the villains know that he could still get... This is weird. Still get funky like a monkey if he had to. Yes, guys, look, it's right there. Funky like a monkey. It has been said that the best tag teams operate as two men with one brain. For Cody Rhodes and Goldust, it was two men working with one heart. Although Rollins and Reigns are feared for their disarmor hive mind, they could not drive a wedge between the brothers' bond. By the time between the younger Rhodes braved a two-on-one assault from the Shield and made a tag to the Bizarre one, the Buffalo crowd seemed to realize that the brothers were not going to lose the fight. So yeah, I think the last move was a crossroads to Seth Rollins. 1, 2, 3, and the Rhodes brothers are reinstated, and Dusty Rhodes does not have to lose his job. So here we go. In that moment, the team that has been more impossible to break apart began to function under the pressure applied by the Rhodes family. When Dean Ambrose jawed off with Dusty on the outside, he was bopped between the eyes with a fistful of the leather belt, and then put down with a bionic elbow. Reigns, setting his sights on a distracted Dusty, may have speared the Hall of Famer on the concrete floor had Dusty Rhodes not taken the Big Samoan from out of nowhere. Taken out, I'm sorry. That mayhem left Cody Rhodes alone in the ring with Rollins after shaking off an attempted roll-up. The younger son sent his opponent cross the canvas, then looked at him one-way trip to the crossroads. This match, guys, I know I already said it, but it was phenomenal. And now we get into the most kind of good match. Or the rest of this card is trash. Well, not this match, but Bray Wyatt versus Kofi Kingston. When I was watching 2013 Raw, on Peacock in, was this October something, October 6th, the lead up to Battleground, I never saw Bray Wyatt and Kofi Kingston or like the New Day or the Wyatt family interact. Did you guys? Because I don't. So this match lasted 8 minutes and 27 seconds. There's Kofi Kingston jumped off the top rope himself, dropping Wyatt and his family at ringside. There's really nothing to talk about this. Bray Wyatt hit his sister Abigail out of nowhere. Like, why is this match on the card? There's 8 minutes. You couldn't just give that 8 minutes to the CM Punk versus Ryback match that lasted 14 minutes and 47 seconds. Anyway, CM Punk versus Ryback. Remember that rivalry in 2012? Because sadly I do. 2012, CM Punk versus Ryback in the hell in the cell for the WWE title. This title. That match was good. Until the ending, of course. But CM Punk versus Ryback, no one gave a crap. No one gave a crap. And then they do it again at Hell in the Cell. CM Punk, dude, this whole rivalry is just about Paul Heyman. No one cares who CM Punk is facing. It's only about CM Punk and Paul Heyman. Ryback does not need to be here. Curtis Axel does not need to be anywhere near Punk. They had good matches. But no one wanted to see CM Punk versus Ryback here. Nobody wanted to see that. And that's what makes me upset. Ryback was good back in 2012. High on the scene. Got a WWE title match against Cena. They had great matches. But in the rest of 2013, Ryback wasn't good at all. And these matches... Yes. Sour Patch Kids gum. Yeah. But Ryback wasn't doing good at all the rest of 2013. This match proves it. It's all about Paul Heyman. So this match lasted 14 minutes and 47 seconds. Nobody cared. I didn't. And then we get to the main event of the evening. Daniel Bryan, now known as Bryan Danielson, versus Randy Orton. It ends in a no contest. Singles match for the vacant WWE title. Now it's SummerSlam 2013. Triple H turns on Daniel Bryan and creates the Authority. Now, that's great. They had a great storyline that led to the Yes Movement. Love it. And that ended at WrestleMania 30. Probably this didn't need to happen, this match. You could have... The Hell in the Cell match in 2013 against Bryan and Orton, great. That was good. This match didn't need to happen. Big Show is even on the spine. Why? Why can't you have Orton, Bryan, and Big Show's on the back with them two laid out? Nobody gives a crap anymore about this match because nobody even gave a crap in 2013. So, there we go. Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton. Let's talk about it. At the conclusion of an intense, competitive WWE title bout at WWE Battlegrounds, it was neither Daniel Bryan or Orton who would be determined the fate of the championship, tormented for weeks by Triple H and Stephanie. A troubled and conflicted Big Show interrupted the big match main event, laying waste to both competitors with a fist of frustration that resulted in the prolonged WWE richest prize, the WWE title. Before Big Show stomps to the ring, Bryan and the Viper were embroiled into a hard-hitting clash fueled by raw emotion. Yeah. Really, dude? Really? Countering the swift offense of the white-hot Bryan, the Viper began the match by picking apart his smaller opponent with pure malice and weakened Bryan by tossing him into the steel steps, the ring post, and the barricade. Dazed Bryan untimely found himself secured doing a superplex off the top rope by Orton. Then stunned, Bryan was hardly ready to give up, bringing the WWE Universe to his feet with an expert. I don't want to talk about this match, but it was good until the ending. But again, like I said, this match did not need to happen. You could have held, like I said before, you could have held that vacant WWE title till October 27th, 2013. Hell in the Cell. Orton, Bryan for the WWE title with Shawn Michaels as special guest referee. But because of this match, Shawn Michaels only inserted himself in the Hell in the Cell match because of this match. So, Bryan trapped the Viper in his yes lock, a move that has fell? I think it spelled fail wrong. Some of the WWE's most elite superstars in the past, as Orton restricted the urge to tap out. Big Show's music blared through the arena speakers, hurling the arrival of the 9 unstoppable Judgment. Someone was about to get knocked out. Big Show charged down the rope. Down the ramp with purpose. First, capitalizing. I can't talk. Stupid thing. In capitalizing referee John Cone. So he knocked him unconscious. Then delivering a devastating knockout punch to Bryan's skull, verbally disrupting by what he had presumably been forced to do by the authority. The Judgment Day, the Judgment Day weren't even a thing back in 2013. The Giant looked on as Raw General Manager Brad Maddox. Yeah, remember him? I don't. Brought to the stage a replacement referee, none other than recently fired Scott Armstrong. Yeah. We all love Armstrong, right? The fast count referee. 1, 2, 3. It was Armstrong who delivered the fast count that awarded Bryan the WWE title of Night of Champions. And it was the circumstances of that victory that led WWE COO Triple H to hold the title in vacant history. The following night on Raw at Battleground, it seemed Armstrong would redeem himself by doing what was in Triple H's eyes best for business. Nobody gives a crap about this match nowadays because the match literally sucked. It sucked. Legit. And then, however, they gave us a great match at Hell in the Cell. Like I said before, Shawn Michaels was the guest referee. Randy Orton versus Daniel Bryan. Great Hell in the Cell match. Randy Orton was awarded the victor. See, they held the title hostage, or they held the title vacant until Hell in the Cell, like I've been saying during this rant. They did that because Big Show knocked out the both of them. There was no winner. No contest. And they gave us probably the wrong winner at Hell in the Cell, in your opinion. But I believe Orton needed to win at Hell in the Cell to get Bryan to his WrestleMania 30 moment. SummerSlam 2013 started the Yes Movement. And it ended at WrestleMania 30 because he won the WWE World Heavyweight title. Right here. It started. It started there. And again, like I said, this match right there did not need to happen at all. To get to this moment, it did not. But the Hell in the Cell match was great. This match was crap. Guys, I don't know which one is better. The SummerSlam cash-in or Shawn Michaels kicking Bryan's head off at Hell in the Cell. So guys, again, like I said, this match is crap. Go watch the Hell in the Cell 2013 match. Leave this match out of your mind. It is so bad. So, guys, This has been Patrick from Forza Unboxings. I mean, if you want to waste your time watching the Bryan versus Orton, guys, if you don't want to waste your time, you don't need to watch this whole pay-per-view. You know that. Watch Cody Rhodes and Goldust versus The Shield from this pay-per-view. And then, after 13 minutes and 54 seconds, you can turn it off. You can skip to the 6th match because this match card, this pay-per-view had 9 matches on it. Right after the Cody Rhodes and Goldust versus The Shield, you can turn you can turn the pay-per-view right off. And if you want to watch Del Rio versus Rob Van Dam, go right ahead. And then watch Cody Rhodes and Goldust. Because those are the best 2 matches on this card I've ever, seen for a pay-per-view. In 2013, yes. That's what makes this those 2 matches make this pay-per-view watchable. And then the rest is the rest is complete garbage. So, guys, I don't know how to say this enough. Go watch Del Rio versus Rob Van Dam, and then go watch Cody Rhodes versus The Shield. Um, 17 plus 13, I think, right? Yep. Watch a pay-per-view for 30 minutes. Actually, combined, those 2 matches are 30 minutes long. So, guys, go watch those 2 matches and don't watch the rest of the card. It is not worth your time. This has been Patrick from Forza Unboxings. I hope you enjoyed this rant as much as I have. Today we've been ranting about Battleground 2013, and I have the Rhodes Brothers card, and I'm out. Peace. This pay-per-view is garbage. Peace. Except for 2 matches.